A YouTuber by the name of Cody Ko is in huge controversy because he's being accused of sleeping with an underage person who is the YouTuber called Tana Mojo, and at the time Tana was 17 and Cody was 25. Here is the clip that explains everything.
I hooked up with Cody Ko when I was 17 and he was 25.
As you just heard, it's clear that Tana made some pretty big accusations, and by the looks of it, many people are taking Tana's side. There is another video about a witness called Gabby Hannah who is also a YouTuber, and here is the clip.
She claims that not only were you fully aware of her age at the time, but someone even tried to stop you and you went ahead anyway.
There was a situation with Gabby Hannah at a playlist live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17, and then we still went and hooked up.
Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned out.
As you heard, Gabby says that she saw Cody and Tana making out. One thing I want to make clear is that I am not defending Cody Ko. I am just being logical and realistic. This is a sensitive situation which unfortunately is only coming to light now. Whenever people don't talk about things like this that happen, it really gets hard to do anything about it if you only come forward about it years later. First of all, how did Cody get into contact with a 17-year-old Tana? By what she said, they met at some big YouTuber and content creator event called Play This Live, which by the looks of it, Gabby Hannah was there too, and she says that she stopped them from making out and told Cody Tana was 17, and he reacted surprised and basically acknowledged that he didn't know her age until Gabby Hannah told him. So Gabby knew Tana's age before Cody did, which is interesting because I am wondering how Cody didn't know about her age. Surely Cody knew who she was and how old she was, unless she might have lied about her age. My question is, what was a 17-year-old doing there? How did she get in and who invited her? A 17-year-old cannot consent, but they are old enough to think for themselves. This situation is very fishy, and why wasn't Tana under adult supervision? I see way too many holes in the case to really pick any sides, and so far it's basically two people saying that it was Cody and saying that he slept with an underage person. This situation is very fishy and the three of them need to be investigated. This happened a while ago, and honestly there is very little evidence that can be found about such a thing that happened. And in any case, why didn't Gabby or Tana go to the police? Why didn't either of them take legal action? I really hate how this situation has panned out because people are making claims without any evidence. There are no pictures of them together on the day this happened. There are no other witnesses. So at this point, you only have the word of Tana and Gabby, which isn't worth very much. Tana Mojo and Gabby Hannah are both known to be very controversial people who have done a lot of bad things and have a history of telling lies, and I feel that this is why people don't seem to believe Tana and Gabby. Tana is the type of person who would do anything for fame and money. She even has an OnlyFans and stated that she slept with many older guys when she was underage. I am assuming Cody Ko was not the first guy. Also, the fact that this took place at a Playlist Live event with probably hundreds of content creators and thousands of people there, and nobody saw anything, it doesn't add up. Cody Ko has not responded, and it could mean two things. One, he is guilty, or two, Tana is lying and Gabby is lying, and he will just wait for it all to blow over and go away. So really, it depends on who you ask, and really it depends on when Cody Ko decides to come forward. So with regards to the situation, I just want to give my few 2 cents about it. Honestly, I don't know. People have been making accusations about a lot of YouTubers these days. I'm not even surprised. It's usually the who's who of YouTube who've done a lot of bad things. In this case, I really don't know, because people, and from what I've seen, Tana Mojo and Gabby Hannah are not credible sources and are not trusted. And as I said, how do you go to a Playlist Live event and no one has any pictures or any evidence of anything? And she decided to sit on all this information for quite a few years. And one thing is that she said that she slept with many guys when she was underage. And of all of those guys, she has chosen to single out Cody Ko. For what reason, I do not know. But Tana Mojo is the type of YouTuber or content creator who's been around a lot of really famous content creators: David Dobrik, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Shane Dawson, a lot of big content creators she has been around. And honestly, she's known to be a person that doesn't have a lot of good morals, and it's the same with Gabby Hanna. And it's like, if Gabby Hanna is corroborating your story, that doesn't really give much value. The truth is that people, on one side you have people who don't believe her, and on one side you have people that do believe her, and on the other side you have the people on the fence, which are on the fence and are waiting for him to respond. And as I said, if he is either he's not responding because he's guilty, or he's not responding because Tana and Gabby are lying. Now, if Cody Ko was smart, whether he did it or not, he would keep quiet either way and just wait for it to go away. It's almost like the boy in a band situation, of where they made accusations about a YouTuber that has been gone for like the past, I think he's been gone, I think since COVID, wasn't it? But he's been gone and off the internet and off media for a while, and it's like, most people don't even know who Boy in a Band is these days. So with regards to that, they brought out allegations and whatnot about a YouTuber who was MIA for so many years, and he stayed MIA. And then I think the people who made the accusations even retracted them and then just left, and nothing ever came of that. No one's talking about the Boy in a Band situation. There's many situations, but the thing is, Cody Ko is big, he's prominent, you know, he's not someone that you can miss. But at the end of the day, this is a very weird story. I mean, let me say case. And honestly, I would like to see how it unfolds. So now people are just waiting for Cody Ko to respond, because a lot of YouTubers, a lot of content creators have been making videos about it. And this was basically kind of a trend started by D'Angelo, who's a pretty big content creator. Yeah, he basically started the whole thing, and then now everyone's opening up to it. And yes, so it's a pretty interesting case. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah guys, this is Controversial signing off. We'll see what the verdict is, if he responds, if he doesn't respond. So yeah, goodbye.